Will and I jumped in our rented vehicle and screeched down the road toward the riverside. We were on the Naito Parkway when I said, "Spotted him." Morley was on the opposite side of the street, standing on the corner of a clear patch of grass that was part of the reserve, shaded by a grove of forest green oaks. A group of cyclists sped by. Will pulled over to the side and I stepped from the vehicle, signaling to the man across the street. "We just spoke on the phone," I called out. I saw him acknowledge this with a tip of the head. "I'll escort him over," I called back to Will as I stepped onto the road, watching for a break in the traffic. The sun was strong, and the glare shimmered off the asphalt. I squinted, eyes on Morley again, and shouted, "Wait there! I'm coming across!" Ever since I'd been kidnapped as a teenager, I had been acutely aware of my surroundings, determined to never be caught off guard again. I'd kept my senses primed for anything, however slight, that might be out of the ordinary. My peripheral vision alerted me to something moving at high speed further along the street. My head whipped in that direction just as an SUV careened from the road and onto the sidewalk, its velocity increasing unnaturally as it sped directly at the man near the corner. I saw Morley's head turn toward the vehicle as I began to sprint forward, raising my arm and signaling to him again, shouting, "Get back!" As close as I was still too far away. As fast as Morley might have moved, it was far too late to avoid the vehicle as it slammed into him, the sickening crunch an assault to my ears. Morley's body hurled into the air like a broken doll and crashed back down onto the grassy patch. My eyes followed the SUV, memorizing the license plate as it rejoined the road and roared away. Reaching Morley, I knelt beside the body, feeling for a pulse. Will appeared beside me. "He's gone," I said, breathing heavily, my voice raspy, strands of hair dropping across my eyes. "You wait by the body and call it in," Will said. "I'll go after—" I cut across him. "Will, let me go after that maniac. I got a good view of the SUV. I know the license plate." I was already on my feet. As I headed back across the road, Will called after me, "Ilona, I'll keep my distance until backup arrives." I knew how much every single second counted here. The Whistler would be dumping that vehicle at the very first opportunity, a precaution in case anyone had reported the vehicle and its registration number. But I doubted he'd suspect that an FBI agent was on the scene and giving chase. I spied the SUV several car lengths ahead. I accelerated, ignoring speed limits. "I'll force this lunatic off the road if I have to."